This was originally a late 70s Fender Bassman 50 that had been terribly, terribly butchered in the past. Really bad add-on circuits just jammed in there. You can see the hole here where someone had drilled a new knob too close to the existing knobs. That's going to get plugged. They put in a really crappy extra transformer to heat a pair of 6550s. Just really trying to make the amp something it never was, and doing so in such a fashion that the entire thing was just butchered beyond belief. I took all that out, and I took everything off the board, and I cleaned all the old wax off the board, and fresh start as I dropped my pointer. And I spoke to the owner about what he'd really like to have, and drew up some different ideas for what we could do. And I ended up deciding just to wreck it. So this channel is no longer stock. This channel is fairly stock. A couple little tweaks to make it better than it was as far as a 70s Bassman 50. Let me find my pick, which was right here a minute ago. Here it is. All right. So on what you're about to hear, it's a little sensitive right now to the interference from my Wi-Fi router, and I can shield that, and that all goes away. So bear with me for a little bit, because you'll want to see all this pretty stuff in here. So here's what this channel sounds like. Oh wait, the guitar volume's only on 2. Let me try that again. See, I wrecked it. And that was with the gain on about 9. Let's go up to 10 on the gain. I've got the master at 10 o'clock. I have a master volume added right here just for this channel, so it doesn't dwarf the other one. If you turn the gain down and the master up, pretty much as soon as you have sound from the front panel volume, you're into overdrive. Turn on the bright cap. Treble, bass, and mids control. I'm not going to go into everything that they can do. I'll do that in a later playing video. Right, you just heard there was with the master volume just below 3 o'clock, and the preamp gain was at 3. So not very much preamp gain, hitting more of the output stuff. And as I told the owner, the only way this is a compromise is it has to have this master volume so you can use on most stages these days. But you can get some really nice sounds, you know, even with that. But if you're in a really big stage or a studio, turn this master all the way up. It's out of the circuit. It's totally a train wreck experience. I changed the filtering in the amp to reflect that. But the other channel is pretty much idealized non-reverb, non-trim AB763, though the output section and phase inverter were optimized for the train wreck stuff. This still sounds quite nice. little bright cap. Not quite as dramatic as some Fenders, but it's there. And this channel's got its own kind of gain. If you turn it up, let me move away from the transformers. So, you know, never think that a Fender clean is just a clean when the amp's really tuned in and tweaked just right. This thing will do Mike Bloomfield really well, even if my hands quite aren't up to it. But you still have, let's dial in something really pretty. That's a really nice clean for a Les Paul. I'll do some Strat stuff tomorrow and show it in its cabinet with the shielding, so this won't be an issue. And all that background noise goes away. Now here I had not turned down the master volume or the gain from the first channel. So if you're using this amp with an AB box, there's going to be a little bit of hiss in the background if you have this channel turned way up. But realistically, if I have that at 10 o'clock and that's dimed, that's a small amount of hiss. You turn that down below 7, the hiss goes away. So real fast, let me just compare what that channel, when you can't hear any hiss bleeding into the other one, sounds like. So with just an AB pedal, you've got two nice channels. This channel will do higher gain, of course, than that, but at the cost of some hiss when you use this channel. To a degree, that's helped out by a muting AB pedal, but not too much in this case. I just decided not to do relays or anything. If I were doing this ground up kind of build, I would have it so that there'd just be one set of inputs. And channel changing, so when you're on the clean channel, you know, channel 2, channel 1 would be muted out. There wouldn't be any bleed, but this is doing a mixer like you get in a Fender, which is obviously derived from and still respectful of. So unless the owner later wanted me to add that feature, and it could be added, I think this amp's sounding really nice, and it's going to have a very long life, making really great sounds. It might benefit in the future from adding a global master volume just for some smaller stages, but that was not what I was asked to do. So master volume for the gain channel, mids for the gain channel, and just enough space here on the back where I could add a global master if necessary without interrupting any of the existing rear panel stuff. And I'll just put a little plug on that front panel hole where someone drilled in the wrong damn place. But I think the owner's going to be very happy with this, and I'm really pleased with how it came out.